Hi and welcome back to another video. What we're going to do today is quite a simple job but a necessary one. What I've got here is a working PSP. It does, apart from the fact it does have some bits of dust trapped underneath the screen, although you can still play it without removing them, it is quite annoying once it catches your eye. I'll put it to the camera and see if we can see them. It's probably quite hard to show up, but there's a few. There's one there, and I think there's another one at the side, a little bit of black bits of dust. Don't get me wrong, it's fully playable without going into the trouble of doing this, but it's one of these things, once you see it, it's always catching your eye. So what we'll do is we'll strip it down and clean that off. It's not really that uncommon. I've came across a few that have got bits under the screen. So all we need for this is something to open it up with, a little screwdriver kit and some alcohol wipes. So before we go ahead, we'll turn it off and remove the battery. It does look like somebody's tried to open this one before. This screw's kind of halfway out and you can see the label's been kind of tampered with. It's not fully off, but I think someone's been in there before. And the screws do look chewed up actually. Hopefully they're not much of a problem to get out. Yeah, so that bottom screw came out really easy there. It didn't take much effort at all. So that screw's completely chewed up, but I've got another part of a PSP here, and I can see that screw doesn't actually hold the front case on. I can see matching up to this case here, we've got that screw there, that one down there, the one underneath it, the one under the sticker, and that one there. So that doesn't even have any head on it at all, it's just completely chewed. So luckily we won't need to take that out. So we'll just remove this sticker here. Yeah, somebody's definitely had this open because they've just accessed that screw. So I think the fact that somebody's had it open before, that's probably how the dust has got under there in the first place. They've not done it in a clean room, they've not actually done a good job of it at all, because these two screws here were missing and these two were chewed up, so they've not even had the right tools to do it. Case opening tool and prise the top off. Like that. So what we'll do now is we'll get an alcohol wipe and we'll give the screen a wipe down. Bit of duct coming off. Not sure about that, as I've never, unless I've had it open and just had it lying around for ages before putting the cover back on it. And now we'll do this inside the cover. It's kind of got loads of black bits on it. You can see it all coming off there. I'll just go over it with this microfiber cloth as well. Now it does appear the black stuff's actually coming from the kind of gasket seal going around the screen there. That's just breaking away, and that's where all the little black bits are coming from. I think it's probably had the screen replaced on it. I'm just going to put the battery in just to see if there's any bits left on the screen. There we are, that's cleared them up now. So what I'll do is I'll put it back together now. Hopefully no dust going back into it or part of that coming off again. There, oh, that's much better now. You can see there's nothing there now. So we'll screw this all back together. I think I've got some spare screws I can use as well. I should have. When you're putting it back together, just be careful not to over tighten, or you might snap the little plastic bits inside it. Just do it till it's kind of hand tight, you don't need to force it any really. And for completionist's sake, I'll replace that with a nice fresh one. You can pick these up in AliExpress, they're not only a few pence, they're not expensive, well I think they're about 60 pence or something. There we are. Slightly different shade than other sticker, but it looks better than nothing being there, so let me put the battery and the cover back on it. There we are. There we are, so that's much better about the dirt and grime behind the screen. So if you've got a PSP with that issue, that's how to fix it, and it's relatively quick and easy to do. Hopefully this video helps some of these guys out, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, bye bye.